Well, it looks like we do have some Sonic Frontiers news after all. Sega has said that it's targeting a high review scores for its next flagship Sonic the Hedgehog game, the open world Sonic Frontiers. And this is obviously written by VGC, so they're verified, so this is obviously legitimate. Now, first of all, when it comes to... So, I like the fact that Sega's actually giving a damn about this game. This is why we haven't gotten any news since the Game Awards trailer back in December. So, I do like the fact that Sega is taking this seriously, and they should. I mean, I commend them for that. I understand a lot of diehard Sonic fans right now are getting restless right now. They want to see when's the next trailer. We haven't heard any news. You know, even some leaks aren't even happening. Like, what's going on? Like, is Sonic Frontiers even going to be showcased at the Summer Games Fest in June? We don't know that. They may no-show the event. I don't know. Now, here's another theory I have. Will Sonic Frontiers even come out this year? I'm going to give you an honest take right now. I don't think Sonic Frontiers is going to come out this year. Because if Sega's going to take this really seriously, and they're putting all their eggs in this basket right here, and make this game like the big game... like a big deal right now, if it's gonna be Breath of the Wild-esque kind of a caliber Sonic game, I don't honestly think this game's coming out this year. I don't see it. And plus, with Sonic Origins right now coming out in June, I honestly think Sonic Origins is gonna be the only release for 2022. That's all Sega really needs right now. That game is gonna sell well no matter the controversies. I've already stated this over and over again. I honestly think Sonic Frontiers is going to be pushed to 2023. That's just the way I see it. It just makes too much sense for this game to be delayed. And if Sega is taking this really seriously, if they really want to hit a high review score, then they would be smart and delay this game as much as possible. In fact, everyone is begging them, please delay the game if it needs more time. We'll wait. And I'm glad that, you know, Sega's not going to be pressured into releasing this game just later this year, just for the sake of getting it out during the holiday season. That's not the right approach, because then you're gonna have, because I don't want them to pull a Cyberpunk 2077. I don't want them to shell out a broken game, having issues, and then of course, you know, and then having a widespread issue of making the game either unplayable or just god-awful graphics, especially for the Nintendo Switch version of the game. You know that's gonna be the inferior version compared to everybody else. So I'm hoping that Sega takes all the time they need to get the game running correctly. Because at the end of the day, people judge these kind of games on gameplay. The story is a close second. Even though for me, I honestly think story should be number one, but gameplay is going to be obviously a number one, because if the gameplay style is not to a par or what people like, or if it's a whole new different experience, you got to make the gameplay fun and not fucking confusing. That's all I ask at the end of the day. Let me know what you all think about this. Like, do you like the fact that Sega's taking their time on this? I personally am. Okay, you may think like I'm a kind of person that's impatient. I'm impatient when it comes to other factors. But when it's something like this, if this game is going to be a huge undertaking like it should be, let them take their time. You can't rush art in a way. Even though I don't think Sonic games have been really good for the last decade, but that's neither here or there. Speaking of high review scores, if I haven't already at this point, I'm showing off their latest review scores of certain previous games, and you gotta realize how much intake that Sonic Team actually have. I'm talking about Sonic Team as a whole, because apparently a lot of you have a problem with me when I keep saying, oh, you keep saying Sega every single time in your reviews, even though Sega had nothing to do with this. Oh, you're right. They just write the fucking checks, right? They're just a publisher. It's Sonic Team that writes the games. So you're telling me that now you're going to tell me that Sonic Team who made Sonic Mania, even though that's not true. It was licensed by Sega, but it was made by a different dev team. It wasn't Sonic Team. Forces was made by Sonic Team, and that game had its issues. It was an atrocity, but hey, it was their atrocity. It was their fuck up, so at least they can admit to that. Because a lot of their dev teams from the Unleash, Colors, and Generations era, those developers are long gone. They're working, a majority of them are working for Nintendo, doing serious side projects. Or are probably lead directors or something. All I know is they're no longer at Sega, and Sega has a really hard time keeping employees happy where they're at right now. So even if Sonic Frontiers becomes a success, how long is it going to be before, what's the next game going to be? How long can they retain the workers they have right now? You don't think other gaming companies are going to want to hire them after maybe if Frontiers is a success? Or maybe Frontiers might be a failure. We don't know. All we know is it's an ambitious title. You're going to be hearing that a lot from until we see what's going to happen. Let me know what you all think, and I gotta go. Peace out.